Welcome to Shattered Ships, brought to you by Fandom Encounters. This is your DM Matt, guiding you on your pirate adventure through the seas of Corsair. Join our party, the Human Fey Wanderer Ranger Tesha Gwyn, played by Bobby, the Sea Elf Pirate Kensei Monk Trigger, played by Seth, and the Owlin Swords Bard, played by Alan, as they do their best to navigate this new world and find their place in it. In Corsair, where piracy is freedom, and freedom is dangerous. The party is charging forward into the tunnels beneath Cursed Cove, having outmaneuvered a group of lizard folk, deciphering a clue from Bambugbearer. Could have been clearer, who's to say? Stopped in the break room for a bit of a rest and healing with some allies, ? In Veritas, two members of the Royal Rumblers. I wrote it in black in my notes instead of red, so my eye keeps glancing past it. The Royal Rumblers, in Gilma and Jaws, and they have since pressed deeper into these tunnels. Kachi, realizing after a comment made by Gilma about a cave-in, has put together that these are the very same tunnels that exist beneath the House of Violets. The directions Bam gave you directed you away from the tunnel beneath the House of Violets, as did Gilma and Jaws's advice as well. But as it is where you stand, you know, straight ahead leads you back home, and to the left takes you in the direction that Bam was pointing you towards, to the north and to out of town. That's where we pick up, with Kachi kind of leading the charge, delving deeper into this side of the tunnels. As you step a bit further here, knowing the direction where you know where it is, or you kind of know what to expect, pressing deeper into the unknown with your dark vision, you can see a bit further. Staring down this tunnel where we left Kachi on, you see down a ways, there's like a right-handed turn. Down a little bit further, there's a turn to the right and a turn to the left.
Okay, what are we doing now?
Yeah, wait, are we supposed to kill those people?
Kachi said he didn't want to kill him. He wanted to talk to him, but we just talked to him. But that was the group that we're here to kill.
And I would kill at least one of them.
Well, you can't leave a survivor.
Oh, yeah. But Gilman kind of seems, also like they hated Jaws. What was the other alternative? Wait, but if we kill them, then we're doing what Gilda wants, which we don't like. Oh.
I agree with Gwen, and I'll say this, like, continuing on to the second right, left,
as we walk through here, we don't have to stop.
Second. Yeah. I agree that we have to pick a side, and I think it's getting harder and harder not to. If I take this training by a roomie, I think that kind of entangles us with Gilda pretty heavily. Thoughts, comments, concerns? No.
That's the new insight. You realize that the teacher's aligned.
You're like, oh man, I can't take night school classes if I do this. Like, that's your problem. Like,
well, yeah. If we're betraying Gilda, but then, like, I can, like, secretly be like, oh, we don't trust Gilda, and a roomie can be like, you're stupid, I'm gonna kill you anyway. I don't know.
Well, yeah, you gotta learn what you're gonna learn, and then we betray.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Gilda didn't give us a timeline that we had to kill them necessarily, right? Did she?
No, and were either of them wearing the headband from Lester?
No. Right. They both. Gilma had like a hooded cloak on, but presumably wasn't wearing a headdress.
But
and
wouldn't
Jaws
wear
had like a
the
bandana.
Intelligence? Yeah, it didn't seem super smart. So
No. I think the person that I have the most beef with currently is Strut. And that's only because Strut put Lester's life in danger. And that's the only reason that I have issue with Veritas right now.
well, that's Strut's best friend. Those are her two co-workers that we just spoke to.
Yeah. But if
So
we come
we
back
could-
here by 2 a.m.,
Okay.
do you have it in you to kill someone right now?
On watch, right? They said only two people are on watch.
What if we don't need to kill them? We just need to disband them, right? Like, where maybe we, you know, Gwen's really good at spreading shit. Like, be like, hey, this group turned on you, kind of thing. And then, you know, maybe one of them dies, like Jaws. Hopefully Jaws. But then, like, maybe they spare some other people. And then maybe we did what Gilda kind of wanted, and we still get the headman.
It'd be so much better if you also could transform yourselves, because if we went in as like Strut, we could go in and be like, we're here to kill you. And we could kill people as other people.
I could make myself look like somebody else if I needed to. I knew pirates who put a lot of makeup on sometimes.
No!
Oh, okay.
Give me. I'd say with this, like the thought comes to you that disguise self is a spell a wizard could learn, and Lester could enchant something to give another member of the party a chance to disguise themselves.
I just think that would be fun one time if we all disguised ourselves.
Costume party massacre?
Yeah. And we
It would
could
make
kill
lying a
people.
lot easier.
We could go as the three wings. I know there's four. But we could go as the three and then just start killing people in town. And everyone would be like, they've gone crazy!
This is your idea of fun?
Fun? No. Sowing chaos, seeking but opportunities that can't normally happen come from magic.
This discussion will lead the party until eventually you walk until you walk and you see a knife stuck in the ground down this tunnel. The planning can continue, but you do see this knife kind of
Do you think
shoved
it's
into the dirt
close?
in this chamber.
We're supposed to do something with this.
No.
Yeah, the knife is the key.
Oh, yeah, we have to take the knife. But
Yeah.
it's supposed to be cursed, also.
That's what Jaws said.
That's what she
Yeah,
said.
but Jaws was lying.
Right.
Yeah.
We have to use the knife as a key.
Okay.
So,
I picked up a lot of items recently, so I think someone else should get a chance.
Yeah,
you
but-
conveniently can't take the cursed knife.
I would also like to say that most of the time I'm the person that you guys are like, Trigger, you should try this. And I've started to catch on to this. It's become a bit of a pattern.
Well,
But you
I
love
think
knives.
I should hold the disruptor, and then Kachi should grab the knife since he's like a swordsman. And he'll know how to use the knife as a key, implying that it probably means cutting yourself somehow.
All right, we'll try to figure out what the fuck Jaws did to this then.
Should I be healthier if we're gonna have to cut ourselves?
I thought about drinking a potion, but I don't know if that's like...
You know, why not? Let's
Okay.
all to our health.
Cheers.
Slancha.
So it's what, 10 points? 12 points of healing?
Yeah, 12
It
points
ends up
healing.
being 10. Because it's
Oh, yeah,
2d4
yeah.
plus...
4,
Yes,
8,
2d4
10,
plus
yeah.
two.
Plus 2. It is 10.
Yeah, sorry. 10.
Learn your own system, Nat.
I'm sorry. My brain said
how-
2d4 plus 4.
How
but that
dare
was
you
incorrect.
have so many things going on in there? Okay. So Kachi's getting the knife.
Yeah, I'll get the knife. Gwen has a disruptor. I'm trying to
I
figure out what
have
Jaws
this.
did to
I have this
I'm
sparkling personality. You know? We all bring something to the table.
I just don't know what you would touch it to. But maybe we should continue on.
It's a
I
mystery.
really figured it was like a door, like you unlock a door.
Yeah, that's what I imagined too, but I was also thinking you might have to cut yourself. She said that cursed knife. Maybe she like just hates it.
Yeah, that
Yes,
cursed
that
knife.
cursed knife.
Do we keep walking?
That old
Are you
Jaws.
picking up?
That old. Yeah, pick it up.
Do you want to wrap something around? No, it's too late. Okay.
Oh yeah. No. I'll get my like little blue cardigan. It's a little oversized.
Yes, the blue card. Yeah, you were searching for something blue in the Veritas
rags.
cabinet. You find a blue cardigan, very fantasy pirate-esque, but still the right color blue. As you,
I can't believe they have so many varieties of costumes. This is
Some
great.
people-
Everybody
Some
has had
people
like a
need-
headband.
initially,
or
it
a
was just,
scarf.
initially I was just gonna use the same 3 tokens of just hooded figures, but then I was like, that's boring.
Yeah.
We
Do you guys
can't.
do you guys like my Veritas branded baseball T-shirt?
You know what? There's gonna be a lizard folk and a human and a tabaxi and.
Listen, I fully saw a blue leather duster in there. I have no idea who's wearing that.
Fantastic.
I don't know. There was a pair of blue shades in there, but they were so tiny. I don't know who's wearing
super
those.
tiny glasses. As Kachi, you wrap this cardigan around this knife and draw it out. As you pull it out, black smoke begins to billow from where this knife was thrust into the ground. All 3 of you roll initiative once more.
What?
Good thing we drank.
What? That's cocked.
What you got, Kachi?
Oh, that's worse.
Yes. Only an 8.
An 8. Trigger?
7. I don't think this dice has rolled above a 10 all night.
Oh my.
Very sad.
18.
Nice.
And trigger, what was it?
That was a 7.
7. Oh, not a 73.
Nope, that was it. And that's what I rolled.
Well, that's what I put in-
73.
that's what I typed, so it must have been what it was. Okay. As this knife is drawn, smoke begins to kind of billow out of where this knife was pulled from. And I'm going to extend the map because you guys are closer in now. You see a branching path off ahead of you as this knife is pulled, and Gwyn, being the first to kind of react and respond, you hear the sounds of heavy sounds like metal on stone, but you also hear a very faint, almost like a giggling coming from the far reaches of this hall.
I don't know what's going on. I am just gonna start running. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Dash 5, 10,
Go ahead.
20, 25, 30.
Nice.
Right?
Gwyn takes
This
off.
is don't go right first, go right second. And I think I'm on the right path.
Gwyn, give me a perception check. I'm going to say give it to me with the disadvantage as a human with no dark vision.
Ooh. 7.
Looking in, it seems like this path is clear.
Great. That's my turn.
Gwyn, at the end of your turn, just stepping into sort of your light field of vision. These boom, 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 boom. These heavy footsteps. The footfalls get ever closer to you as this massive figure begins to get closer and closer and almost like eclipse you, taking small steps in your direction. It's going to take a move action, and it's also going to make a check. Okay. It is going to make a dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and is going to move past you. Enter your threatened area and move past. And like this is like a behemoth statue. It almost like walks over you as it does this.
Okay. I don't know if I want to hit it. I don't think I want to hit it. I don't have the dagger. Oh no.
Another one comes from this other hall. Floating, and is going to make a check. This one looks between between the party behind and the party next to him, and unable to hide his intentions, you see Gwyn. These eyes look directly towards Kachi wielding the knife, and you get the sense that it's ignoring you because you are not holding the knife.
I'm gonna say, Kachi, look out! I can't believe. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
Like I'm picking up too many things. Please don't make me take it. And I was like,
that is Kachi.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know. So they're completely like blocking the path right now.
They are big enough to block. Like, if you were to try to fly over, you would still be at risk of opportunity attacks. You could fit past them, but
yeah,
they could take it. They would take a swipe at you.
Could I? All we know is that Bam said that the knife is the key.
Mm-hmm.
Could I get like a insight on these guys, or like see if there's like a knife-shaped hole somewhere on them, or like anything? Like
the knife-shaped hole is the one that you make.
What is the knife-shaped hole? Okay. I need to actually like get a dice roller because he's like I'm rolling on my laptop sleeve and it's just cocking the dice every fucking time, and I'm so pissed about it.
They got
19. Gotta honor the cock.
With 19, you look at the knife. You see that there are like these faint, glowing purple runes, kind of like on the knife, like tip, to where the point it's like a dull knife. Like you realize that, like, oh, this isn't even like wieldy as like a weapon. This is something like this is a tool more than a weapon, and you don't see any kind of the same purple glow anywhere on these like living statues.
Got it. Okay. 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 I think I have to double back. I think I have to, like, since I can't get around them, I have to, like, try to, like, so I think I'm going to, with the knife, 5, 10, 15, 20, yeah. 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, and I'm going to try to double back and try to, like, go in this alley.
Kachi begins heading back the other way, bringing the knife as he runs, or flies.
Ah! What the fuck?
Taking a dash action, that is trigger.
True fight or flight.
Emphasis on the flight.
What the mizzen mast am I supposed to do?
They ignored Gwyn.
Correct. Okay. They seem to be ignoring. Okay, could I get a description of these babies one more time?
Yeah, they are these big, almost like somewhere between like a rock sculpture and a statue. These big, like bukum, bukum, bukum. They are like trudging through this area. They, as heavy and big as they are, they feel pretty. They've been moving pretty quickly, but as you kind of look at them, they've been laser focused onto Kachi since they've appeared. Like you could kind of just make out that like they completely skirted around Gwyn without paying them a second mind. And even like as you look at them now, they're looking past you at Kachi, who's running away.
Not what I would have done. Okay.
Run away?
How tall is the ceiling?
These things are about 10 feet tall. Let's say the ceilings are like 12 feet. Like,
okay, so
it's
they take up the
possible to slip
entirety.
past above them, but you'd risk coming into their like range.
So instead, as they're trudging along this way, I'm gonna try and wrap up on the first one and just piggyback with him. And I wanna, if he doesn't seem particularly focused, I'm not trying to do him harm or nothing. I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm going where you're going.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Give me a grapple check with advantage. Give me an athletics check with advantage.
Okay. Two terrible rolls. Of course. Because this is going so well tonight. 10.
With a 15, you attempt to like grapple your way onto this thing, but not even like doesn't deal you damage. Just like swatting a bug, just like pushes you off.
Okay. I guess I will just try and... Can I move... So I can't move past them? Or am I small enough to go like between their legs?
You are small enough to go between their legs, because like they are big enough to move over top of you. So if you wanted to go through them, you could, but you'd risk opportunity attacks.
Can it take an opportunity attack at me if I'm in its friend's space? I know that's a very...
I think mechanically, like, if you leave its space, it could still take an attack on you. Like, even if you're, like, climbing over top of its friend or something, it could still swing at you, mechanically.
Okay. I'll just take a bonus action, or no, I'll just take a attack. I'll just hit it. All of this seems very committed, doesn't it?
So you've used you've used one attack action to try to grapple it.
I'll use my second attack action to unarmored strike. That'll hopefully hit with a 21.
Oh, that will hit.
Great. And we're going to use a little key point action to try and get a stunning strike in there.
Absolutely. They got a +4 to this. Excuse me. That is so... I didn't even aim it at my dice tray. That is... I hit that last time. The person who had a +2 to it rolled a natural 2. The person with a +4 rolled a natural 4. That is going to be...
Not enough.
8. So without being able to retaliate at all, this first figure is...
And hopefully stops the other one.
It basically clogs up this hallway so that the other one can't get any closer to Kachi.
Okay, I bought you some time. Do you know what you're doing?
No!
Okay, run. And I'm just gonna. It can't take an attack of opportunity. I'm just gonna step over to the side here. Does it look as though its focus changes?
I'm gonna say, that is not a helpful roll. This is a luck check. Okay, cool. It remains focused on the task at hand. You seem like it almost like it's like eyes shift to you, like no pupils, but just like you feel its gaze on you, but then it slowly works its eyeballs back to Kachi, though the rest of its body is stunned.
Okay, I will stay in this position then.
Excellent. Gwyn out of the shadows, these cackling voice. These small little rocky gremlins.
What?
Like crawling across the ceiling, a mixture of flapping and flying, getting ever and ever closer to you.
No.
And manages to get within range of you here, just like like crawling, like almost like a bug over top of this other statue. Just kind of looks at you, and they kind of cock their head side to side, look at each other, and just kind of start laughing. And they're going to attack you.
Oh no.
I shouldn't have done that, but I made them close with you. That's going to be a 19 to hit and a 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
A 15 will hit. So they both hit. That is going to be the first one does 7 piercing damage as like these like rocky fingers kind of just like poke into you.
Ouch.
This first one.
Can I use my reaction on this one? Whatever, when this one hits me, to do the telekinetic reprisal.
Yes, that one will deal 8 piercing damage.
Okay. Ouch. I'm bloodied.
And then you can use the telekinetic reprisal. What kind of save is that? Is it wisdom?
It is a strength saving throw.
Oh, not great for these little guys. Oh my god. That's a 9.
Guy.
Minus 4, which is a 5.
Nice. So that fails, and it moves 10 feet away from me and takes 10 force damage.
Oh, hell yeah. Bloodied, almost on death's door, as it gets, like, shot back across the way. This other one is going to use the rest of its movement to fly further away from you. Flyby doesn't get opportunity attacks, but you've used your reaction anyway.
Oof. Okay.
That is Gwyn's turn. These giant statues, having moved past you, their sights set on Kachi. These little gremlins seem a little less focused on that knife. They seem a little more geared towards just hurting anyone who is in the area.
Are they, like, off the ground in an inconvenient way? Like, are they,
these, like, rocky little creatures are, like scuttering around, like, crawling on the ceiling, but also, like, dropping to fly, like, 10 feet and then land back on the ground. They're not, like, on the ground, but if you, like, jumped, you could still hit them.
I think I want to move down the tunnel with it.
Nice. No opportunity
keep
attacks coming
seeing.
from the statue, who's still focused on Kachi.
Yes. And then I kind of want to see what's going on, if I can see what's going on.
Nice. You see further down this tunnel as it bends around. Come on, roll 20. As it bends around to the right, away from.
There's not like a giant door with a.
You do not
Dagger
see a
shaped
giant
hole.
door with an obvious place for a knife to get stabbed into. At least, not yet. So looking down,
I don't
you
see an obvious door yet.
it kind of bends and curves around.
But then with my action, I will cast Summon Beast and summon my
Oleander.
moth spirit. Yes, Oleander.
Near the gremlin with you.
Yes, near the one I am near.
Nice. Oleander drops in. This magic. The moth itself conjuring a beast to fight alongside him.
Yes, with my. No, I'm good. I'm gonna wait. And then it will attack. Sorry, I shouldn't have closed this out. This spell. It's yours. Plus 3. Dirty 20. I'm sorry. I sat thinking about the word dirty versus natural for so long. Dirty
That is
20.
absolutely going to hit.
Okay, and then that will deal 1d4. 2 plus 4 plus 2. So 6. 8 force damage to that one.
Nice.
Sorry.
8 force damage goes into this little creature. It is also now bloodied.
Okay.
That is these dreadnought creatures seeing itself, like its partner is stunned, is going to make a shove attack on its partner, pushes it 5 feet, closes, makes another shove attack, pushes it 5 feet, and closes, unable to move past it in this space, does everything that it can to progress its mission forward towards Kachi. Which brings us to Kachi.
Incredible. We're gonna keep trucking. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I guess I'll stop here with an extra 5 action dash. And see. I'm hoping like maybe there's a roundabout somewhere, or like, you know, going down this extra tunnel to see like where it leads.
Nice, yeah. Peeking down this tunnel with your 120 feet of dark vision, just in this quick little moment here, you see, you can just make out a like almost like a habitable area of tunnel. Further down, can't quite make out details of necessarily what it is. You see a body of like a little bit of water pooling on the ground. But it appears to be something like a dead end. There isn't a lot of light coming from this end.
Shit. Okay. Then seeing a dead end, I'll turn back around. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'll stop there, and I'll be like, I gotta think of something. All right, keep me updated.
Kachi, stalling for time, trying to panic and see what's going on, is run around a bit. That brings us back to Trigger.
Okay. You guys are kind of in the way now. Disengage. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'm going to go down a different hallway than Gwyn, because I'm not positive Gwyn's right.
Nice. This little flying creature is going to take us up. Oh, no, you disengage, so it doesn't
Disengaged.
attack either.
You know what? And just because it wants to be a little shit, I'm going to hit it for good measure with my bonus action. You know what? I was going to let you be, but you decided to be a little punk.
I think you'd have to do a flurry of blows. Or no, unarmed strike.
No,
you
I
don't
can
need
just
to do
do
the attack action,
one
do you?
arm strike. Yep.
Nice.
I have a
Flurry
bonus
of
action for
blows,
an
you need
unarmed
to
strike.
do the attack action. Nice.
Well,
just run, jump, and punch as you keep going.
It's a misaimed punch. Don't worry. I'm like, I could have hit you, but I didn't. Let that be a warning. And that's my turn.
Nice. You get deeper into this cavern. You have dark vision, so I'll extend a little bit of extra for you. You see this end of this tunnel opens up into a more open... Oops.
So you're telling me the blue flames that we have on us are not deterring these things?
They do not. Gilma said that they don't work beyond the entry cavern, so you can leave them in the break room. If you did insist on bringing them,
run an operation.
it wouldn't work anymore here. It was just for the lizards.
Okay.
But pressing on, you see like a cavern open up again, kind of like the entryway.
Okay.
And that is these little flying creatures, one of which kind of like looks back and forth, kind of like the one that you just kind of ran past and failed to swipe at, Trigger, and is going to... is going to scrape some mud off of the ceiling and chuck it at you. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Does this count as a flying projectile?
It does not. It's a spell effect I've flavored as mud in your eyes.
What about a harmful vapor or gas, Bobby? There's a wisdom saving.
Dirt in your eyes.
Wisdom saving.
I can't roll well tonight to save my life. It's an 8.
You take 8 Nope. I said 8 because you said 8. You take 5 psychic damage as this mud splashes into your eyes and just kind of like holds itself there. You realize it's full of spit as well. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of this little gremlin's next turn. You have some magical dirt in your eyes. Say this one, because it's eyes. And Gwyn, this creature looks between the Oleander and you, and and is going to try to swipe at you.
You're fighting Stitch.
Apparently. That is going to be an 11 to hit. Which is going to miss, but it is going to fly away.
Flyby.
Flyby does not get opportunity attacks, but goes to meet up with its much stronger friends. That's going to be Gwyn's turn.
Can I get a shot on both of them?
I'd say if you use like 10, 15 feet of movement to duck back, you can get a line of sight on them.
You're right, I have 15. Okay, I will fire one each. A 23 to hit and a 28 to hit.
Those will both hit. Go ahead and roll damage on one of them. The other one absolutely is pulverized.
12 cold, 1 psychic.
That one is also pulverized.
Okay,
These
great.
arrows, like, you fire one arrow and it splits into 2 pieces and knocks out both of them.
15. That's my movement. And then I will have Oleander. I want to double check and see if they have 40 feet. Feet. Fly 60. Okay, wow. What's with that? So I'm gonna have Oleander fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. What's going on with Oleander?
Oleander communicates the idea of like clear.
Adorable. Clear. Okay, keep going. Dash. Because now I'm curious if this is a big circle.
You
like if he says clear and he flies in one way, is he gonna come out the next?
that is exactly the vibe that Oleander picks up.
No.
This path also opens up to a large cavern ahead.
Okay, so then another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Basically ends up here.
Oh, nice. Loops around.
Yeah, and that's Oleander's turn.
Sees Trigger at the end of Trigger's last turn. The giant creature came out of stun condition. So they're both going to charge towards Kachi.
Is it like so tight that they do the thing where it's like a tiny doorway and like two guys like try to get through, but their shoulders are a little too broad? They're like,
They see once they get past the knife, like where the knife started, they're starting to kind of like.
Yeah. Big mistake
on the trails as they go. They use their movement to get this far, and then they're going to use an action to dash. One steps over top of Kachi, the other closes with Kachi. But they had to use their action to dash, so that's as much as they can do. Which brings us to Kachi.
Okay, I'm going to use my action to cast Mirror Image.
Nice. Several versions. Kachi takes a sword stance and begins stepping so fast that multiple versions of him appear around him. Harmonizing with himself,
okay.
Oracle of Ages style.
Nice.
Please.
Good reference.
And then I'm gonna try to. Yeah, if I can get anywhere around, or unless am I stuck in between these two, or is there just enough movement to
you are able because you are medium to small. I think actually small. You're able to move through them. You just risk opportunity attacks if you do so.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll be like, we got the knife. Don't do shit, please. And yeah, I'll do 5, 10, 15 to start off, just to see if they fuck me up first.
Nice. They are both going to take opportunity attacks on you as you fly out of their range.
Yeah.
First one coming at you is going to be a dirty 20.
Okay. See. Okay, that one does not hit. Hits one of the duplicates.
Nice. Second one is going to be a 19 to hit.
Okay. And it hits another duplicate.
Nice. You managed to avoid both opportunity attacks as these magical versions of Kachi wearing slightly different colored clothes are dispersed. Kachi, the typically green suited Kachi, and then the purple one are still there, harmonizing. And that's triggers. Or any bonus actions from Kachi?
I'll use the rest of my movement.
Oh, great.
I still had 15 feet of movement. So I'll use that. And then actually, I'll use, or do I have to use an attack when I do that? I have to take the attack action. Damn.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to use mobile flourish, but I have to attack to use that. Yeah, that'll be it then.
Cool. Trigger.
Okay, so I just saw the owl come back around to me, or the moth, and I was like, "Oh, well, that's convenient. Who needs directions?" And I'm going to run on back to Kachi. 5,
Nice.
10, 15, 25, 30. 35, 40. 15, 59, 60.
Kachi Trigger just hauling butt.
Okay, yeah, I'll just full movement back. Okay. I have a fun idea. And I take out my own knife, and I like make a big show of it. I was like, they can't catch us both. And I do like a oop, which one is which? And I like and I give you one and I give me one and I don't even look at which one is which. But I have attempted to sleight of hand so they don't know which one of us to attack.
Nice. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
I'd say with advantage because this is fun.
This is what I was made for.
This is silly.
Let's do this one. No, wait. You're banished. No, wait. It's fine. Big dice. Big dice. That's a natural 20.
Oh,
Holy
damn.
shit.
Okay. Kachi doesn't know which dagger is the real one.
Keep it
Trigger
secret.
doesn't
Keep
know
it safe.
which dagger is the real one. The two dreadnoughts do not know which dagger is the real one, so they must now divide and conquer.
Great. That's my turn.
Is that good?
I'd rather it be that way for the time being, at least.
I mean,
That brings
fair
us
enough.
to Gwyn. Gwyn, as the furthest, deepest into this cavern, you do hear very distantly.
Coming from like inside, like deep in the cave, or like
Deeper in the cave.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna move up. Well, 30 feet to get here, and then I'm gonna fire an arrow at the farther mechanical guy down the alley or down the caveway.
Thread the needle, almost the extent of your bow's range. Not really. This
Yes.
is, the long distance.
I have an extra
of the longbow is
60
crazy.
feet, but it is fun.
It is far. So you thread this arrow between Trigger and Kachi as you aim at this large figure.
18.
18 will hit.
Okay, he will be my favored enemy again. That is 12 cold damage and 3 psychic.
Not bad at all. Explosion of ice and like almost like this reverberation of the psychic damage tearing into this creature. Alive enough to take this psychic damage just fine as this projectile stabs into him.
Nice. Second shot is a 26.
That'll hit.
And that is 10 cold damage. There's no psychic damage.
Oh,
That's
that's
what
right.
you said. Sorry, my bad.
Same target does not take.
I rolled
psychic
for it, but then I looked at it and was like, don't say it out loud.
Incredible archer threading the distance. Any bonus actions from you?
Not at the present moment. And then I will have Oleander dash and get on top of the closest one.
Hell yeah. Oleander will get an attack of opportunity, as this one is technically standing over top of Kachi. Moves through Oleander's space to get to trigger.
Wait. If you kill me, the secret dies with me.
An unfeeling face looks back at you, Trigger, as it levels this giant sword.
Does Oleander get an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
He would have missed.
He would have missed. He does get an attack of opportunity, though. That is going to be 2 swings on Trigger. That is a natural 2 and a natural 20. Life is all about balance, I suppose.
Be a shame if somebody used the silvery barbs at this time.
Silvery barbs it. I don't have many more.
Okay.
I'm just a little guy.
Was a nat 20. That is going to be a 10.
Oh, I love you. Thank you so much.
It will also use an offhand to try to bash into Trigger, and that one is another natural 20.
Okay.
Not as bad as the sword, but it is going to be a really good roll on Matt's part. That's going to be a 19 bludgeoning damage.
Uh-huh.
And then give me a strength saving throw.
Just feel underpowered for this part of the game. I think I need to go grind a little bit. Strength saving throw. Dirty 20.
You succeed. You feel it try to knock you prone, and it fails. The mud from the previous attack has long gone by this point. I just have to take that off of your token. So you take a nice hit, but you don't get knocked down to your knees. And this other one is going to take 2 swings on Kachi. That is going to be a 19 to hit Kachi.
Okay, come on. Okay, that one hits me.
Hits the real Kachi. But that one is only going to be rolled much lower on those dice. That is only going to be 7 slashing damage.
All right.
Second attack is going to be a 16 to hit Kachi.
That'll exactly hit, but hits the duplicate.
Duplicate is taken out. No damage to Kachi himself. Who is getting the silvery barbs advantage?
Oh yeah, advantage. I feel like Gwen's the furthest away, and I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna give it to Gwen, because I feel like Gwen is, because I can feel like all I can do is run. I can't do anything.
Knife is the key.
Knife is the key.
There's an
So
offhand coming your way as well, Kachi, which is going to be
Cool.
a 24 to hit.
yeah, that'll hit.
For 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That is the end of their turn, which brings us to Kachi.
Okay. Yeah.
This one just so you can see.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna try to action dash and just hope I don't go down.
Nice. It's going to take an attack of opportunity swing on you. That is a natural 19 to hit.
Yeah.
That is only going to be 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
The one that went after Trigger does not take an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay. That'll be my whole movement there, and as a bonus action, I'll take a potion.
Nice. Chug a potion, so you can roll for that one. 2d4 plus 2. That is going to be Trigger's turn.
Bonus action, down potion.
Nice. 2d4
I will
plus
also... Yes, I get 9 points of healing.
2. Hell yeah.
And I will also risk it for the biscuit.
Hell yeah. Roll to see if it hits. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit Trigger.
Nice.
Trigger, this lumbering swing, like goes to bring its sword back and knocks into its friend, as you giving you plenty of time to dodge away.
The knife is the key.
Great. So I make it there.
Hell yeah.
And if I can, while I'm around the corner and theoretically maybe out of sight of them, I want to do a quick glance and see which one I have.
Ooh, on your... We'll see if you have the real dagger or not. Give me a, I'd say, perception, investigation, or insight. With advantage, because you were the one who swapped them.
Natural 20 for 26.
Natural 20 to switch the knives. Natural 20 to realize that Trigger, you have the glowing purple knife. You have the one that is the key.
Key. Cool. Great. And I just maybe whisper back behind me to Gwyn. Gwyn, I've got the real one. I've got the real one. It's me. I've got it.
Oh. Okay. As the robots are running down the hall. Like
A little owl like,
In a flurry after Trigger, you close these flying little gremlins. One of them has to dash to catch all the way up to Gwyn. So just kind of chittering at you. And this other one is going to close with Trigger. Seeing the knife in your hands, doesn't seem to care too much about it, but does see you as a threat and is going to try to bite into you. With a natural 1, does not do that. But is going to... 5, 10, 15, it only has 5 feet of movement. So yeah, it'll fly 5 feet away from you. Which brings us to Gwyn.
Okay, annoying. Hate. I am going... Oh, no. I'm going to have to shoot Big Robot. No, I have to shoot these little things. Wait, can I shoot the little one by Trigger?
Absolutely.
Right, that's what I'd like to do first. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
11 cold damage and 4 psychic damage.
Exactly what you need to take it out. You take out another one of these little gremlins. 15 health.
And then, yeah. This one next to me, I'm going to ignore for a second, and I'm going to fire a shot at the large robot that is my favorite enemy.
Nice.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit. And then, just so you know, the one that was your favorite enemy has like this blue dot on the map.
The blue
one
dot?
that's going for trigger.
Nice. Okay. That is 11 cold damage and 4 psychic damage.
That's exactly what you rolled last time. So 15 damage total goes to this creature, who is now bloodied.
Okay, and then Oleander will fly up and try to hit his flyby, so no worries there.
Nice.
But it's going to attack.
They don't seem too interested in him anyway.
Yes. Oh, well, of course. He is this guy. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to miss again. But then he will continue to dash towards me and us and we.
Nice. That brings us to these giant creatures. 5, 10, 15. This first one, the one that's going for trigger, ends up kind of looming over top of Kachi and Gwyn. Passes Oleander on the way. If Oleander would like to make an attack of opportunity, Oleander can.
No. I rolled 2 2s and a 3, so we're not. Oleander's flying.
This one is able to close with Kachi, and because the other one can't quite reach trigger, is going to dash. Is going to dash past to block trigger, which will elicit opportunity attacks from Kachi and Gwyn, if you would like to take them.
Yeah. Wait, it got to me on its regular movement?
The one that's coming for you did.
Oh.
They have 60 feet of movement.
60, Matt. Okay,
12?
12 does not hit.
16?
16 does hit.
Yay! All right. 9.
Nice. This thing is looking to be in rough shape, but it is still doing its best to go for trigger. Can't do anything to trigger on this turn, but will take some swipes at Kachi. That is, oh my god, that is a natural 2 and a natural 3. Both sword swings will miss, and the offhand Eclaberia is a natural, holy shit, a natural 5. 2, 3, and 5. The one that is fully healthy fails to hit Kachi altogether, and that is Kachi's turn. Followed by Twig.
Trigger, what knife do you have?
Oh, I got the real one. Oh, shit.
The two creatures just...
At that point, I'm gonna buy you another knife, and I'm just gonna throw the knife, like not even to try to hit it, just like kind of like bing, like off of its head.
The troll in Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll an attack with as if you're throwing a rapier, or as if you're using your rapier.
Oh, and it's honestly just to like get rid of.
Oh,
the
just
knife,
like free
just
action,
to show,
just like tossing the knife.
Yeah, like I don't have this knife you're chasing after me for anymore.
It seems to, like, as like Trigger says he has the real one. This creature seems to like has like forgotten that you exist.
Thank God.
Do something.
Trigger.
Well, anything.
Anything. Trigger, run. I'll side up with Gwen. Can I scooch
Gwen.
around to get?
I
Oh.
also forgot. You have advantage from silvery barbs, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So if you'd like to re-roll one of those attacks for the opportunity attack, you can.
That would be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit. And this one that ran past you is your favored foe.
Oh, so an extra d4. That is some low numbers, but 7 cold damage and 1 psychic.
Holy shit, it had 8 hit points left. This one automaton, with the combined magic of silvery barbs and favored foes, it
And
catches
friendship.
up to Trigger and then just falls forward as it crumbles into dust. So the only automaton chasing Trigger that you can see is the one behind you all that has shifted its focus from Kachi.
Teamwork. Well done.
That was good.
That's good. That was nice. I'm gonna, if I can, slide around this like little gremlin looking thingy. Can I get advantage on a attack?
Oh yeah, especially because you can fly. You can get up there to flank
Yeah.
to flank with Gwyn, no problem.
Awesome. Does a 14 hit this little guy?
14 does not hit this little guy.
Damn.
A
Do
little
not
too
hit this little
wily
guy.
for that.
That is okay. In that case, got one more bardic, one more of those. Yeah, I'll leave it at that for now because I don't know what's going to be around this tunnel.
Nice. That is Trigger's turn.
I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die.
Trigger, you're literally so fast.
Yeah, this thing is big and fast, which seems like, from a science perspective, like really unfair. I'm gonna get to. I cannot. What am I looking at when I get to the edge of this?
Trigger, you get to the edge of this precipice. Across the way, there is a faint purple glow emanating from this area, but standing between you and the receiver for your knife is one more of these guardians, which has its sights set on you. And we'll pick up with Trigger's turn next time with Shattered Ships.
Not a cliffhanger.
Quite literally, this is
Literally cliffhanger. There's lots of
this is what Charles Dickens wrote for. It was this.
Oh, lovely.
I just, from a functioning hideout perspective, like this can't be conducive to good business.